we're here to review Season 5, Episode 1 of The Walking Dead. This is going to be talking about what we thought of the episode and how we rate it. Let's just jump right into it. Let's start off with one of the first scenes. That's the flashback scene with Terminus, where they're in the train car and a lot of bad stuff is going on with Mary, and you get to see Gareth kind of be a little freaky, and showed a little bit of backstory there. It was kind of confusing at first, in my opinion.
Yeah, I thought it was really confusing.
Yeah, it really just emphasized that Terminus was in a bad way before Rick and them showed up. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it gave the Terminus people a little bit more character, as opposed to just being crazy cannibals.
Right.
Yeah, gave them a reason behind it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then obviously we get into the cattle scene. First of all, it starts off with them sharpening up weapons in that frickin' train car. That was frickin' amazing.
Oh yeah, where they just it was like an 18 montage.
We're gonna murder people. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, no, it shit just got real.
Yeah, that was like the whole belt buckle making it into
and what was it, Hershel's watch chain being turned into a garrote? I was like, oh no, I don't think Hershel would approve.
No, I don't think Hershel would approve.
It couldn't have been any worse if she was just clubbing someone to death with his prosthetic leg.
Yeah, well, that'd be awesome.
This one's for Daddy.
Well, Hershel would have probably beaten somebody to death with his own.
I don't know. His character definitely was not made for this type of badassery. Like, I love Hershel is by far my, aside from obviously Daryl, he's the fan favorite, but Hershel was probably my favorite. I like it how out of everyone he was like the most humane of them all. But yeah, I don't think it would have been funny to watch Hershel lose his damn mind and go like Conan, just like I don't know, beard soaked him. He's got like a necklace of fucking like toes.
Get out there all ready to get the ambush, and then the gas grenade comes in, the flashbang. I'm assuming it was a flashbang.
It was a flashbang.
Yeah, and then they take him out to the cattle what's it called, cattle trough? Is that what it's called?
Oh, they just called it. Oh, from what I understand, from what the internet says, it was just called the trough.
Yeah, but one thing a lot of people didn't notice was the blonde guy at the end, the first guy that got clubbed with a baseball bat, which, by the way, that tink sound was very...
Oh, I mean, Penguin from Gotham?
Yeah, Penguin from Gotham. Yeah, that guy was the guy in the previous episode where Carol was banished, and he's the guy that got Rick's watch.
Right.
He's part of that couple.
Tipped them all off.
Yeah, exactly. So just tied it all together. That was a nice touch. And then, obviously, just... bam! Slit their throats, bleed them out.
There's something satisfying about an aluminum baseball bat to a skull. Just ping!
That cattle trough scene was very intense, especially Rick's little when he has to go through the inventory of the bag, and he's like, "There's a machete with a red handle on it, and that's what I'm going to use to kill you," to Gareth.
Yeah, it's the lines you only ever actually see in a movie. You don't say shit like that in real life because it'll never happen.
Yeah, no.
And that's what I'm going to kill you with. No, you're not. No, you've got to be very, very sure of your abilities as a man and as a zombie killer to make a threat like that and make it stick.
Well, he did bite a guy's throat out in the previous episodes. And then we tie it to Carol and Tyrese walking down the tracks. Tyrese is kind of a little soft-hearted guy. It's like, I can't kill a zombie, hand me Judith. And then she goes over and shivs the zombie.
I like the whole gentle giant thing they're doing with him, but I think it's about over. I'm glad that he just destroyed that dude.
He was a little resentful about it.
He totally waterboyed him.
Yeah, my mama said.
You're wrong, Colonel Sanders. Thud.
Yeah, no, that was. I think that it's the same thing. I think that Tyrese is doing what Rick did in the previous seasons, where Rick was like, I'm a farmer, I'm a warrior, I'm a farmer.
You can do both.
Yeah, it's like Tyrese has killed some zombies, Tyrese has killed some people. Yes, we get that he's soft-hearted and he's a good dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the same type of situation.
Yeah, no, he's still holding on to his humanity, and that's really what this show is all about. Mm-hmm. The zombies are literally just a backdrop. This is literally just humans versus humans. They have I saw it on a hat and a T-shirt the other day. It was kill the dead, fear the living.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
It's just, the zombies are just in the background.
Mm-hmm.
The zombies are just eye candy.
Yeah. And if anything says sanctuary, like the title of this episode, no sanctuary.
Don't go. Find the shittiest, most run-down, most open and exposed place you could possibly find, because you'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like the prison was actually pretty effective, but once they cleared it,
and then tank.
And then
And then tank.
Yeah, but the odds of somebody having a tank in the zombie apocalypse are pretty...
True.
Yeah,
but no.
Woodbury.
Woodbury destroyed. Prison destroyed. Sleeping in the trunk of a car.
Yep.
It's okay. I think in a real world situation that'd be the biggest problem. Just the lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Make everyone twitchy as hell.
Tyrese and Carol run into... I don't know what his name was, but I'm going to call him the Terminus Jerk.
The Terminus Jerk.
The Terminus Jerk. The guy that... First of all, that part was a little unrealistic to me. The guy holding an entire conversation with Tyrese, and Tyrese is clearly 3 times as big as he is. And
Tyrese is 3 times bigger than anyone.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that he's just like, hey man, I'm going to try and talk you into saving me, and then, hey man, I'm going to piss you off now.
So you beat me to death with a hammer.
Yeah, like, it's going to be you and the kid. And it's like, what did he expect the response to that to be?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that exchange was a little bit awkward. And obviously the whole baby Judith holding the neck.
Oh, that was kind of harsh, but...
You called it at the beginning, though. You're like, oh, he's going to bludgeon that guy's face in.
Yeah.
Flat out. He's throwing a baby. No.
No, I wasn't too sure if the baby would make it, though, but I don't think they're going to...
Obviously, we go to Carol, who instantly goes into, like, right off the bat, like, right out of that cabin, Rambo. Like, flat out, the mud on the face, the guts on the tar.
Another montage moment. Just
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun.
It's like, Carol's gonna go fuck some shit up now.
No, that's not the 18. That's totally a Rambo montage. We need the Rambo theme.
When with the knife going into the holster.
Yeah, the knife, the laces and the necklace and the bandana and the stockings and the fedora.
Mary meeting up with Carol while she's inside the building. First of all, her whole assault. How lucky was that shot with the firework? When she shot the firework at the propane tank?
I thought I found it refreshing that the propane tank did not explode from a bullet, because that doesn't happen.
Right, Mythbusters.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't do. You know, you can do it with a car. It just doesn't happen. There's not enough sparks. But yeah, no. I like how she didn't even aim the shots. It was just bottle rocket and spew. And it was like, okay, yeah.
It was a big explosion too.
Well, yeah. That's actually, I think it should have been bigger. Realistically, I know it's a show, but I think
realistically in the show about
I've blown up some shit in my day, and I would, it should have been a little bit bigger.
Yeah, probably. But that whole smart assault, I love the fact that she was a one-man army. That was freaking awesome. I think that Carol gets my MVP for the episode as far as definitely rocked it out. And then obviously we go into the group escaping from the trough room and going into straight-up commando mode. I think the moment when Rick goes behind the car, watches the guys go by with the guns, and grabs that last guy that's a straggler, and just mows down the rest of the shoots them all in the back. I thought that was amazing. Daryl's save, when he's like about ready to sneak up on the guy and the walker's like about to bite into his throat.
Daryl gets a lot of focus on this show for a character that didn't exist in the comic.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he's the fan favorite. Everyone loves him. He's the good bad boy.
He's the guy you want in that group. If there was really a group like that, you get to the escape. They get out of Terminus. So then we get into the reunion, the Daryl and Carol reunion. After they're getting the guns, all of a sudden Carol just walks up, and you notice that she was absolutely like pristine.
Yeah, no one. Okay, it's been how long in movie? How long has it been? A year, 2 years?
About 2 years.
Yeah, and the only one that's wearing any kind of facial hair is Rick. Now they do mention it. Herschel throws him a razor and tells him to mop up.
Yeah.
But he looks like crap. But yeah, no one else really progresses
as far as facial wise.
Like
Carl's gonna get in here before Daryl does.
Yeah, everyone's still clean cut, and their pits are shaved for the ladies, and it's
That's true, yeah. But yeah, like the whole Carol being like totally pristine afterwards, like
after smearing herself in blood and guts and just getting just straight up inviting Ebola.
Yeah, basically, and then she has the mud on her face, and she comes back and she has like the makeup person obviously has touched her up. Yeah, for that scene, you're like, where did she wipe that off?
Her nose isn't even shiny.
She grabbed one of the kids' toys in that back room and just wiped off
the mud. There were so many kids' toys. That was a heartbreaker. So many appetizers.
Yeah, no kidding, right? It was like, that's not even like a meal.
No,
Tyrese would be a meal.
No, they made that stuff into jerky.
Yeah. Yeah, then we get into the big reunion. Everybody's back together. I'm surprised nobody died in this episode. That was important.
Every life is sacred.
Yeah, all the Terminus people are like, we have our kill count, which is the Terminus people. Like the people being eaten, we have 9 in this episode or 10 in this episode. We don't need to kill off the main character yet.
Right. Yeah, they were all very strategically placed right along the trough. It was Rick, Daryl, Glenn, and then who gives a damn? What's his face? And fuck.
I mean, Sasha and Tyrese are back together, brother and sister.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I tell you one thing though, in the previous season, when they showed the bloody car seat, I had to Google that to make sure that wasn't how it ended. I was like, oh no, sons of bitches,
they ate a baby.
They ate the baby.
Actually, even what's his name, the creator of the show, Kirkman, he was even like, there was a lot of blood in that car seat. You gotta have to tune in. He literally was like, just ratings.
Yeah.
Did we kill the baby? Didn't we kill the baby? I'm seeing our Nielsen ratings going up pretty.
Schrodinger's baby.
Yes. Okay, so now we go to the post-credit scene. That means that if anybody didn't watch after the credits, that was a huge scene. Literally, it was just a couple of seconds of a guy walking down the train tracks, takes off his mask, and it's Morgan from episode 1 and the Clear episode, which in my opinion were 2 of the best episodes of Walking Dead.
It was interesting.
Like, I'm really excited to see him join the group because that guy is really efficient at securing a base.
I know, right?
Like the floor mat with the spikes under it. And
yeah.
Tripwire with an axe going in.
Yeah, no, but everything is he's taunting them as well.
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah, told you.
You know what it said on the axe? Like, told you so, or something like that. Or,
yeah, you shouldn't have come in, or something. Yeah, that was like, like the welcome mat that says welcome, or something.
It just said welcome, but it's just full of punji sticks.
Yeah.
The Burmese tiger pit on the front step.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so my rating. I mean, this is our first review, so I'm going to kind of cover how we do reviews. We're going to go with 4 sides. Basically, a one-sider means that basically it's worst episode we ever saw. Don't ever make another one.
Man.
And then 2, 3, and 4. 4 being our top or best. So this one, I'm probably going to give it a 4-sider just because I can't find anything wrong with the episode. Can you think of anything that was really like super wrong? Like bad writing, bad anything? I can't really.
No. Like I said, the whole flashback thing with Terminus was a little confusing, but I think that was more me than the writers.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'd give it a 4.
So there you go, guys. We give this one a 4-sider. We're going to give you another review at some point this coming week for the new episode that's airing tomorrow. So I'm going to put this video up probably on Saturday or Sunday night. And then, obviously, the new episode is going to come out. We're going to get it up a little bit sooner. This is just our first experiment with reviews. Also, guys, I do want to give you a little bit of a channel update. We did add a section to the website called sponsoring and donations. Honestly, the anything you guys can donate, please be generous if you can. It's all going to go towards production value, meaning everything here that's going to make us look better, as good as we can, because I know we're not pretty.
Masks,
yeah,
burkas.
And also it helps us go cover events, like going to PAX Prime, or going to the local events like PACCon, stuff like that. All of those funds go directly towards that, and it's helping out us, basically, produce this stuff for you guys. So
give us the money.
Yes, give us the money. I want to thank you guys for watching. We're going to have a couple more videos up at some point this weekend. One for another Ask a DM. We're going to have one of those for, actually, I believe it was yours.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't aired yours yet. And then we're going to have another top 10 fantasy movies. We're going to finish up that lineup, and then we're going to move into another subject, either in the top 10s. And then this I want to do more often, but I'm going to do it on more episodes. So we're going to do longer videos. We're going to do Walking Dead. I'm personally going to be covering Arrow, The Flash, and Sons of Anarchy. Those are going to be my shows besides Walking Dead that I'm going to cover. And then obviously Walking Dead's going to be over. I'm going to jump straight into Game of Thrones, so it's just going to take over that spot. And we'll go from there. But I want to do it all in one episode, so there'll be longer episodes. Or would you guys prefer them to be separate? Let me know in the comments down below.
We're seeing a lot of traffic. We're getting a lot of you viewers watching, but there's not a whole lot of feedback. Give us more feedback. Comments, questions, concerns. It's all creative for us.
Comment down the bottom.
Put your comment on your bottom. Put your comments in the little box on the bottom with the hand, the thumbs up, and you tell us to like it. We like it. Yeah.
What he said.
I like it.
All right, guys. 4-siders, thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing, give us a subscribe, give us a like. Other than that, roll for initiative.